Hello, folks. It is me again, Sarah Strange, back with another video, and today I'm trying bullfrog snot. And yes, this video is sped up because it didn't work. I've tried bullfrog snot. It worked on my O scale, 080 that I just showed there, um, but it's not working on my FEF-3 here. And I'm doing it on this because it can't pull much, and the traction tires are ruined from the smoke unit leak that it had. So yeah, I put in the axle that has no traction tires on it, so it'd be a bit easier to spread, as that's what they show using on their video. A locomotive with no traction tires and no traction axle, so that's why I did that. Yeah, I will say I tried it, it didn't work. I've tried it about 5 times, I think, for a collective around 2 hours of footage. I tried it for that long, and it didn't work. I cleaned the wheels, as you can see here, with rubbing alcohol, paper towel, and a what do you call it, track bright as well. And yeah, it did stick, but it didn't really work out too well. I have heard mixed reviews of bullfrogs, not in the uh not in the I have heard mixed reviews of bullfrogs, not in the first place, on how it doesn't really work and stuff. But I thought maybe it would work for this FEF, but no, it hasn't really worked, unfortunately. Um, I think it could partially because Jesus Christ, it could be partially because I had the smoke unit leak, and it could be partially that there could be some residual smoke fluid still on my track. But that was around a month ago, and I did what do you call it, clean everything, so I doubt that's really possible. But maybe it is. The first time I tried it here, it didn't really work. It just became unbalanced, so I did it again. Um, this was the second time, I think. I don't remember now, guys. This is all sped up by 10 times, so it's going by pretty fast here. Um, this was the first test, I think, here, and as you can see, it can't pull a thing. Before, this could pull around 40 cars when the traction tires were working. Now it can't pull more than 10. Up by 2% grade, which again really isn't that good. But yeah, you'll see as I keep going here. As you can see, with one ET40, actually, I'll slow down this section in after editing, so you guys can see this more clearly. One ET44 AC can pull the entire consist, and that has no traction tires. And this was the second time with traction tires, I think, or no, third time actually. And as you can see, it could not pull it again. Now, this is the weight. I'm just testing it to show you guys the weight. The weight of the locomotive weighs around a pound, I think, around a pound, which really isn't that much, I will say. And the tender weighs 15 ounces, so they kind of cancel each other out, unfortunately. But yeah, here's the fourth attempt I did, and you can see it pulled for a little bit, but once the slack disappeared, it just couldn't pull anymore. And then here's me showing it. It just really feels like there's no grip on the axles, which is really weird. It feels like it just hardens and that's it. I think this was my last attempt here. As you can see, I got it basically exactly how the photo shows it. This was a checkup, and then this was the test that I did this morning. I'm at 12 p.m. And as you can see, it pulled for a couple seconds, but then it just couldn't pull anymore. Very unfortunate. So I will say, I don't know if Bullfrog Snot is completely worth it. I honestly don't think it is. But like I said, there's some factors that could be making it not grip, yet it worked on my O scale fine. I've had a smoke unit leak on there as well. So no idea why it works there, but it doesn't work here. So yeah, guys, I don't know if I entirely recommend this. I did order traction tires from BLI again, so I'm hoping that will fix it and at least give me some grip. Yeah, so I don't really recommend it, guys.